Man, guess who's back? I said, guess who's back? Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We've got another fight on our hands. I think this end of this year and next year we're gonna get to see a lot of good fights. I've got a good feeling about that because we've got already the welterweight division is heating up. But his trainer Ajayi, who's helping him with footwork and how to kind of turn over his punches properly. He wasn't quite turning his punches over properly, and now that he's got that working for him, it's really paying off. You can see in this recent fight, and yeah, his last couple of fights, but definitely this recent fight that he's had, he looks much better. Definitely an improved fighter. I haven't seen as much improvement in his defense yet. His defense still looks leaking, and this is going to be a bit difficult against someone like Beterbiev, which brings us nicely onto Beterbiev himself. 18 fights, 18 wins, unified champion, hasn't really put a foot wrong, doesn't look like he's even beatable, as I said before, although I think he has been dropped twice, so, you know, his defense is not perfect either. A lot of people act as if he's an unbeatable fighter, but you know that he has some challenges ahead of him, not to mention the likes of Bivol, which would definitely be a challenge for Beterbiev, and there's a few other fighters in the light heavyweight division. At the moment, he's kind of the best, I would say, definitely the best. But Anthony Yarde is going to pose a problem for him. You know, a lot of people think it's a complete mismatch. I don't agree. I think this is Anthony Yarde's chance. He's the younger man. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, you know, because of experience, but I think that he's had the right fights to prepare himself in a way. You know, the fight with Kovalev and the loss, you know, and then now he's improved. I suppose I would have liked him to have a few domestic fights in the UK first. There's so many different fighters that could have prepared him for what he's going to go through when he fights someone as tough as Beterbiev. I personally would have liked Anthony Yarde to have had the fight with the British UK rival Boazzi or Craig Richards. There's a lot of people in the UK domestically that he could have fought that could have got his skill level, you know, or if he fought in the US, went to train a bit in the US. There were some fighters out there also, maybe Marcus Brown, a few different fighters who could have prepared him for a fight with Beterbiev. And this is where I feel like he isn't really being managed well. They're kind of just rushing Anthony Yarde a little bit too much. You know, he's fought a bunch of people who he's way better than, apart from, and when he did step up a level to Kovalev, he stepped up too early and lost, which is fair enough. He stepped up a level to another young prospect and lost again, although he had avenged it, which showed that he's not quite at that level yet. You know, and then if it was me, if he would have lost twice like that, I would have got him in with some of these other guys, like I said first. But it seems like, you know, Ajayi and his team, they really just don't seem like they know what they're doing. I said it in the first fight with Kovalev, and the same now. You know, Ajayi, I'm sorry to say, is just no good for Anthony Yarde. But to be honest, I'm going to go against my better judgment, and I'm going to go for Anthony Yarde for the shock win. I think he can do it. I think he's at the right point in his life. 31 against a 37-year-old Beterbiev. I think he's 37, so 36 or 37. So he's getting on a bit himself, and I think it's just the right time to shock the world for Anthony Yarde. So yeah, that's my prediction. I think Anthony Yarde's going to get it. Maybe a decision. I could be totally wrong. Smart money would definitely be on Beterbiev, but I think I just feel that I should go for him, for Anthony Yarde, because first of all, we're both from the UK and we live in exactly the same area, both from Hackney. So I've got to go for my guy. A little bit of bias there, but at the same time, I would just like to see the younger man with the most potential win. So I'm gonna go for Anthony Yarde. I think he can do it this time. Couldn't do it against Kovalev at the time, but I think now is his time to take over, and I think a lot of people are going to be shocked on the 28th of January.
Man, guess who's back? I said, guess who's back?
Once again, guys, just want to appreciate everyone who clicked on my video today and listened to my humble opinion. If you enjoyed my content, please like, share and consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you.